I'm jet lagged, but I'm here. So I went to the beach this morning, which is what I normally do when I'm jet lagged, because LA is 9 hours behind most of Europe, except for parts of it where it's 11 hours behind. So basically, whenever I get back, I just wake up at 2, 3, 4 a.m. sometimes. Luckily, it's been a few days since I got back, and I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning. My strategy for getting over jet lag is to tire myself out as much as possible in the morning, and then I'll take a quick nap around 2 or 3, and then I'll wake up and do like the second half of my day, and then go on and go to bed at night. And it takes me a few days to get back into it. Luckily for me, I have actually been feeling under the weather. It's a combination of allergies and also sickness. Just being in close proximity with other people all the time is a nightmare. It's just like there's no American bubble in the EU, you know? So I am getting over a little bit of a sickness, but today I'm going to take you guys through my little jet lag routines. We're just going to do a bunch of things so that I can tire myself out and then take a nap around 2 p.m. So at Alfred's, of course, I got my matcha. I missed matcha so much. Oh my gosh. And I did a little unboxing. I haven't yet posted on TikTok, but it will be on TikTok. Delta sent me this really cute water bottle plus a bunch of other things that are Olympic themed. So it's for the Olympics. The Paralympics started today, which is really exciting. I have not watched it. I haven't turned it on. I actually haven't seen too much media coverage of it, but I love that on all of the items that they gave me, it has both the Olympic logo and also the Paralympic logo. So super cool. It's bigger than my face. I absolutely love how large it is. I was incredibly dehydrated in Europe. I won't be anymore. Okay, I'm actually not dehydrated anymore at all, which is great. Since I am back, I am trying to get recentered. I was not at all doing my morning journaling routine, which is really what keeps me sane when I'm traveling. Like, I need to have a routine of some sort that, like, where I can just stay grounded, and that's what journaling really does for me. So I'm gonna do some journaling. I'm gonna do some idea jotting because, drum roll, I am going to be doing a vlog every single day on YouTube. Yes, I know. I'm crazy for doing this, I know. But I will be posting at least one long form video every single day on YouTube. Some of them will be vlogs, some of them will be other tips I think you guys should know and I think you guys would really like. So I've been brainstorming for the last few days of like what I can do, and also really trying to grow a better community here on YouTube. I feel like I am a TikToker, right? That's how I started on social media, but I just feel like TikTok is not the vibe for me anymore. It's so frustrating and it's so upsetting because I genuinely loved it, but now TikTok is just so much drama all the time. People talking about other people, doing deep dives, doing background checks, doing like craziness all the time on TikTok. So I am just gonna try out YouTube, see how it goes. It's very peaceful over here so far, and as long as it remains peaceful, I will continue to share and I'll continue to vlog and I'll continue to, you know, share my adventures with you guys on here. So, all right, that's enough of the talking. I'm going to journal. I'm going to get some stuff done this morning. It is only 8:15 a.m. and LA does not wake up until 10 a.m. So it's the perfect time for me to work and get my ideas out on paper. So let's get to it. So I went home, sat on my couch, and my stomach started growling, and I immediately realized that I have not gone grocery shopping since I've gotten home. So we are now at Ralph's. I have a list of items because I never go anywhere without my list, and I'm gonna grab a few things in store that I absolutely need. I'm still doing HelloFresh, and I think I ordered 3 meals for next week, which is really 6 meals for me because I ordered for 2. So I just grabbed like some of the essentials like eggs, bread, things like that. So let's head into Ralph's. Trade it for anything. Whenever things go on sale and like I can't freeze it, there's like no reason for me to buy it. You know, like there's cheese on sale, but like, am I gonna eat 2 pounds of cheese in the next week? No, I'm not. So I just like end up buying smaller portions, which doesn't always work out that well. Okay, these things are not healthy at all, but they are so good, especially the kimchi one. Oh, I'm gonna get like 4 of these. I also love everything that Simply does, especially their orange juice. So I'm gonna get some, let's do lemonade, and then let's do the blueberry lemonade too. Orange juice is on sale. Love that for me. There's been an olive oil shortage for the last like several months, and that's the only thing I really cook with, but I've had to change to cooking with coconut oil, which is fine. Like, I don't feel like there's a big difference, although some people are like, oh, it really like destroys my skin. I think it's great for me. I use it in my skin, I use it in my hair, I use olive oil in just about everything. But I want to see if they have olive oil back in stock. So they have in stock is like $10 for a little bottle, where it's like cheaper at this point for me to just get the coconut oil. Just going to Target because the prices there are so much better. But oh, you know what? We're gonna get an entire container of coconut oil, and that's what we're gonna cook with. I promise you, being home is much more expensive than being on a trip. It really is. There actually was a guy on TikTok who was talking about it, and I forget who sent him, but he was basically saying that it is cheaper to live in an all-inclusive resort than it is to live in Seattle, which is where he was based. And someone was like I can't remember the company, but they were like, you know what, let's try out this theory. So he went to an all-inclusive resort in Mexico, and he stayed there for 30 days and like tallied up everything at the end of the 30 days and did like a full review on it. Like, it was like an entire series that he did. And basically it was cheaper for him to actually stay on the resort for 30 days than it was for him to live in Seattle, which is wild. Anyway, I am about to make this pizza, and then I'm gonna set up this bouquet. I got white flowers today. Normally I try to get colors, but whatever. It is Labor Day weekend, and I'm trying not to go out the house because I know everyone else is gonna be off and doing things. I'm trying so hard to avoid crowds. Like, I cannot wait for people to go back to school, for people to go back to work, and just be like in the house, and that way I can go out and do my thing, because I'm so over the crowds. I really am. So I will be in the house this weekend, especially since I already have my flowers. I'm not going to go to the farmer's market like I normally do, but I am going to do something else tomorrow. So I'm still going to vlog because, you know, we're still going to go strong with this vlog-tember, I guess is what you call it. I've never done a Vlogmas or a Vlogtober or any of that, so this is like my first attempt of doing it. And like I said, I'm not going to vlog every day, but you will see a post from me every day on my channel. So I am going to set this up, and then I'm going to read my book. So I have still been getting book PR, and I have not read a full book in God knows how long. But I started a book yesterday that's called Hate Follow. And it's basically about this girl whose mom is an influencer, and her mom shares like really intimate details of their life on social media, and the girl, like the teenage girl, is tired of it, and she decides to sue her mom so that she no longer has to participate in the content anymore. So it's very interesting, like a very interesting concept. I mean, I know a lot of influencers personally actually that are keeping their kids off of their social media because it's like invasive, and also if you aren't actively deciding to be on social media, then like you shouldn't be susceptible to it. And then also people are just weird towards kids online. Like it gets very weird. So it is a very interesting story so far, but since I haven't read in a long time, I am finding it kind of difficult to pay attention for long periods of time. I used to be able to actually read for at least an hour or two with no distractions, but now I find that I am distracted more often. So I'm trying to fix that and get back on my reading game, and, you know, do more of that. Although I do spend a lot of time these days watching other vloggers. which I've been discovering a lot of new vloggers that I actually really like. So it makes it even harder to sit down and read a book like I used to. I'm at an interesting transition time right now where it's like the summer's over. It's not winter yet, so I'm not skiing just yet. However, I also don't really want to go much of anywhere because I'm just so tired from traveling for the last like few weeks. I'm gonna finish this bouquet and crack open my book while my pizza is cooking and eat it. Actually, maybe I don't know, I'm gonna figure out what to do. But I also have to, I have to do this. I cannot not do this today. I have to repot my plants because they have been struggling, girl. Like, I have them in self-watering pots so that when I'm away, my neighbor only has to fill it up, once or twice. But they have been in desperate need of being repotted. So we're definitely gonna do that today as well. Okay, so here is the bouquet. It looks just a little bit funny. This isn't my best bouquet, but this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put it on the table and I'm gonna eat some pizza. So I have my plants here that I need to repot. So this one I bought quite some time ago and it's never been repotted, but it's definitely growing. Oh my gosh, look at the roots. It's definitely growing out of this little nursery pot. So I'm gonna give it a bigger home. And then I have my birds of paradise. It is huge and it's like in the background of my TikToks all the time. And it's dying because it hasn't ever been repotted. So I'm gonna separate that one and give it multiple homes. So I'm probably gonna separate this one birds of paradise into 3. At this point, I just have so many plants because they just grow so quickly. I get so much sunlight in this apartment and I don't know what to do with all of these plants, but I have my soil here. And where are my gloves? Okay, so I made a really big mess. Definitely could have put down more trash bags. Leaf right here, or this portion, it had a lot of dead leaves and I tried to salvage the one good leaf and I ended up ripping it at its at the leaf instead of at the base. So yeah, it was gonna die anyway, even if I tried to repot that one. I used half of the old soil that was in here and then I put in new soil because I don't have a ton of soil left. So I was trying to use it to the best of my ability. But this is gonna go back on my vanity, behind in the background. And I have no idea where I'm gonna put this. I don't know where it should go right now. Maybe in front of my mirror, but I'm gonna figure out a spot for it. I think I'm done. Let's do a really quick plant tour. So I ended up cutting off the top of this monstera because it was growing so crazy and it wouldn't even stand up straight. So I cut it off and I just have these like tiny little leaves that are left on here, which I'm actually really happy about because I also have these 3 monsteras down here, which I propagated from this first one a few months ago. So I really don't need this much monstera. I am currently going to be looking for someone to take them or to give them away because it's so much plant, and these plants grow like weeds. Like they just grow so much for me. And I know some people that have had issues with their monsteras, but I have not had any issues. Like they just keep growing, and at this point I'm just cutting off leaves. This one is going through surgery right now, so we're gonna put her right here on the table so she gets the most amount of sun. She had a lot of leaves that fell off while I was in Europe, so we're gonna go under construction. Yeah, she's going through surgery. Also going through really serious surgery right now. I put her in this tiny little pot right now, and hopefully she gets some life back in her. She really doesn't need any water at all, so I also feel like I overwatered her a lot because I was like trying to get her to acclimate to her really big pot. We're just gonna downgrade her and put her in a tiny little one. This one hasn't moved. We're just gonna leave it here. It's doing fine. Actually, I may put it up here, just give it a little more sun. There we go. Perfect. Love it. And then here, so I did do some surgery on these, so I removed all of the dead leaves. I really like this plant. It just doesn't grow as much, and I think because it had a lot of leaves that were dying, and I cut off all the ones that were dying, and yeah, we're getting rid of it. This one just wasn't getting enough sun, so we've moved her. And then I stuffed her back into this pot. I mean, she has a bigger like soil and surface area, which is great. So hopefully I find another space for her soon because she is definitely gonna grow out of this very, very soon. Upstairs, we have the birds of paradise. So I took out one of her like stumps and just put 2 back in. She is growing pretty tall and she can't stand up straight, so I'm not really sure how much longer this is really going to work, but we're just going to see what happens for right now. And then all of my viney plants that hang over the edge here, I just did some minor surgery on, except for this one. She was way too big. I cut off half of her. It was just too much. It was really overwhelming. I had to get rid of it because it was starting to spill over into my actual bed, which like I can't have. So yeah, she was the only one who went through like a major reconstruction. I cut off about half of it, but everyone else is doing fine and thriving up here. Time is about 1:30. Actually, let me double check that. Hold on. Time check is 2 o'clock. I am going to take a quick nap so that by the time I wake up, I will have like the second half of my day, and then I can go back to sleep at actual sleep time. And I'm pretty sure this is the last day I have to do it because I feel fine right now. I'm just kind of like forcing the nap just so that I don't crash out early, you know, around like 4:35, because sometimes I do just like fall asleep without expecting it, and then I wake up in the middle of the night. So yeah, I think today's the last day I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna take a quick nap, and then I have no idea what I'm gonna do the second half of my day. This first half of my day was very productive, way more productive than I thought it was going to be, especially for a Saturday. Although my Saturdays tend to be the most productive, and then Mondays and Thursdays are my least productive days. But anyway, it is nap time. I tried so hard to take a nap and I couldn't. So I'm going to go take an hour-long walk, and when I come back, I'm going to show you guys the things that I unboxed the other day that Delta got me for the Olympics. So I'm gonna go walk. I'll be right back. I am back from my walk. I only went for like 30 minutes. It was so busy out just because like it's Saturday and, you know, people are not at work, and also it's Labor Day weekend. I will say I'm very, very excited for the end of Labor Day weekend because that means everyone's going to go back to work. All the airports are going to be empty. All the stores are going to be empty. All the kids are going back to school. It is my time to thrive. Anyway, these are the things that I got from Delta. They sent me like a little swag bag for while I was at the Olympics, and then I also got a bunch of other PRs, so I'm gonna show you guys what I got. So first I got these packing cubes. They're beige. What's annoying is that my beige suitcase that you guys always see me have the wheel broke on the large one, and it's it luggage, and they supposedly have a lifetime warranty. Yet when I tried to submit a claim to get a new like big luggage, because like the wheel's like half broken, where like I can push it as long as I don't overstuff the suitcase, which by the end of a trip, it's stuffed. So yeah. Anyway, they were like, oh, you don't have proof of purchasing the luggage from our like department. So like purchasing it directly from it luggage. I purchased it from Marshall's, and they were like, oh, well, you need to show us some type of like receipt from Marshall's to say that. I gave them like my, what's it called? My bank statement to be like, oh, this is, you know, I purchased it from Marshall's, and they're like, oh, but it doesn't have like the item number. Anyway, getting a new luggage, and it's not beige, but I have the beige packing cubes anyway, so we're just gonna deal with it. Next, I got this really cool package. So this is a really nice bag, but from We the People, and I love this body gloss. So I've been using this all summer, and I ran out right before Eurosummer trip, so I'm really happy that I got a refill. But this is what it is. It is so good. It has this like tangerine type of scent, but it's their hydrating body gloss. I love this stuff because I'm allergic to mosquito bites, and I will put this on in the summer, and it is so good. It also has healed some of my scars on my legs, which I was not anticipating, but I absolutely love this. They do make a small size. The travel size is only like, it's less than 3 ounces actually, and it doesn't last you very long. So I'm really happy that they sent me one in PR. I also got some scents from 5 Scents Co. In Too Deep and Catch Feelings. Actually, I want to smell these to see what they smell like. So I have their, what is this? Life of the Party. Yeah, Life of the Party, which really smells like jasmine-y. So I'm curious to see, or to like smell this one. So this is Catch Feelings. This one's like rosy. Okay, it says ruby, grapefruit, damask, rose. Yes, this is very like rosy and sweet. So that's what that one looks like. And then this one is In Too Deep. Let's smell this. I'm gonna smell it first, and I'm gonna read it. Ooh, this one's very sweet and like gentle. This is Tahitian Vanilla Australian Sandalwood. I like this one. I like this one a lot. In Too Deep is probably my new favorite. So I got that. And then I also got a package from, I think you used to call it Citrate London. Citate London. It's a makeup brand. So they sent me a lip gloss. They sent me a lip jelly. And then they also sent me some skin primer, which is what I really needed. So I've been wanting like a lightweight primer that I can put on my face. So I'm really happy to try this out. I'll probably try it out tomorrow or at some point in one of the next few vlogs. And they also sent me, this is a bronzing blonde, which I haven't tried yet. So that's exciting. And then this whole bag is from Delta. So it's so cute. The other side says Team USA. So it came with this huge water bottle that I showed you guys earlier today. And then it also has this pouch, which is really big and spacious. So that's cool. It came with a bucket hat, which I can't fit over my head with my bun, but this is so cute. I think that's a nice little touch they added. I also got a Delta Olympic towel, which I've been needing some towels for the pool and for the beach, so I'm excited about that one. I got these Olympic pins. So these are Delta pins. Those are cute. They also gave me, which I'm obsessed with these, the magnetic wireless charger, and you can, you know, fold it and like charge all of your items, which is cool because Apple gave me one last year, but I got a new one from Delta this year, and I love this. Also in here, so it came with stickers, and then this is like a really cool feature. Oh wait, they sent me the Biscoff cookies. How funny. But this is a really cool feature. So this is a luggage tag, and it is magnetic. So basically, I fill out like the form on here, and then if my luggage gets stolen or lost or whatever, then the person can just scan the QR code, and they can like see all my information and, you know, send it back to me. So you just have to activate your ID with your information, and it came with one and 2 other small ones. So I have 3, like one for big, one for carry-on, and then one for like my personal bag or something. So I thought this was really unique. I've never seen anything like this before, so I'm really happy about that.
That was really cool. So yeah, this was such a cool little PR haul. So exciting. I am going to wrap up the vlog here, but I will see you guys tomorrow with yet another vlog or just another piece of content you guys are going to see on my page. But thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys later. Bye.